We are discussing on question based chemical reaction and equation. First question is why should a magnesium ribbon be cleaned before burning in air? Right. So keep in mind magnesium is actually it is metal. Question number 1 from NCERT. Magnesium is very reactive metal. When it is stored, it reacts with oxygen to form layer of magnesium oxide on its surface. This layer of magnesium oxide is quite stable, right? These and prevent the further reaction of magnesium with oxygen. The magnesium ribbon is cleaned by sandpaper to remove this layer so that underlying metal can be exposed into air. Memorize this. Magnesium is very reactive metal. When it is stored, it reacts with oxygen and form magnesium oxide, right? It form MgO, magnesium oxide, which is quite stable and prevent further reaction with oxygen. There is, if you again think about the reaction of magnesium oxide, which is not further going to be reaction, right? Memorize this. I'm just giving an idea how we will go ahead with the question in scientific tempo. And then magnesium ribbon is cleaned by sandpaper. Again you will clean the magnesium by sandpaper to remove this layer which going to be protect for its next type of oxygen reaction, which makes it in reactive and metal can be exposed into air. So memorize this is idea how you think about the question 1 from NCERT. Question 2 we are discussing now. Question 2 from NCERT. Write the balance equation of the following chemical reaction. First portion of question is hydrogen react with chlorine, it will form hydrogen chloride. I will taught you in theoretical portion of this reaction and equation chapter. Whenever these elements are giving, you just write in symbolic presentation like hydrogen, then you write chlorine, this side you will write HCl, because you know it is the formula of respected compound given in equation, right? So this is hydrogen chloride. Memorize this, right beta? So just we are wrote on paper. Then we are trying to balance the number of atom from the reactant side as well as product side. So 2 times of chlorine here, so we will just multiply, then now become it is 2 chlorine. Hydrogen automatically here 2, and this side also 2 times of hydrogen. So now it is balanced chemical equation for all of us. Perfect. We are moving ahead with this question 2. Reaction is asking for barium chloride plus aluminium sulfate. Barium chloride plus aluminium sulfate when it react, it will form a product is barium sulfate. We seen this is example of double displacement reaction we learned in chapter. So memorize all that theory portion which we discuss in theory. It makes you it give you an idea how you recognize the reaction If question is going to be little variation, then also you will apply your answer to easier method, right? So barium chloride we already discussed. BaCl2 is its molecular formula. Aluminium sulfate is Al2SO4 whole 3. When it react, it form BaSO4, which is already given in question, and then aluminium chloride AlCl3. Now you just memorize, get an idea how we are balancing number of atom on reactant side as well as number of atom in product side. For this, what you will do, you will use like this side you see 3Cl chlorine atom, this side 2 chlorine atom. So make anything which is become equal type of number of chlorine atoms. So multiply the factor 2. This side you multiply the factor of 3. 3 2 just 6 chlorine. 2 3 just 6 chlorine. Both the side is perfectly equal. Then you think barium is, this side is 3. This side is only 1. So you multiply the factor of 3. Both the side barium is similar. Sulfate ion is product side 3. And this sulfate ion is also this side 3. So now it is perfectly balanced reaction. So you have just an idea how number of atom both the side reactant as well as product side must be equal, and think like this, easily you will get your answer. Next is question: sodium react with water, it will form sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen. Sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen. What we will do now? This is sodium, so just to write Na, and water, so simply you write water H2O, and then it is sodium hydroxide, we are writing NaOH plus hydrogen, right? So 2 times of NaOH, 2 times of water and 2 times of Na. It's quite easy question. Just we are going to balance by this side. You will see 2 times of Na, 2 times of Na, 2 times 2 2s are 4 times of hydrogen. So 2 hydrogen here and 2 hydrogen here, it become 4 hydrogen. Oxygen is 2, so simply we added 2. So this is quite easy to balancing the chemical equation, right? And if the question is little hard, then also you will find easy answer by the nature of reaction, what we discussed in double displacement reaction. That is examples we found here. Next is asked by question, write the balance chemical equation. We are going through the question number 3. Read the question number 3 from NCERT book and write a balanced chemical equation with same state symbol of the following reaction. First, solution of barium chloride and sodium sulfate in water to react gives insoluble barium sulfate and solution of sodium chloride. Perfectly, it's quite easy. Read question perfectly you will do. I believe everyone easily get your answer here. Question is asking solution of barium chloride, right? So barium chloride, simply you make a flow chart what you want and what question demanding to all of us. So barium chloride and sodium sulfate reacts in water, it form insoluble barium sulfate. Insoluble it means it must be a solid state substance. So barium sulfate, it is quite easy displacement reaction. Barium sulfate and plus sodium chloride, just you write in the form of balanced chemical reaction. So barium chloride is better BaCl2 react with Na2SO4, it gives BaSO4. It quite easy, it is insoluble, so it must be exist in solid state. and 2 times of NaCl. It's quite easy to balance equation. And they are asking these are solution. So we are writing aqueous medium. This is also solid. So solid, it means this is also solution. So aqueous medium, and aqueous medium, this is sodium chloride is aqueous medium. So barium sulfate, which is not going to be dissolved, that exists in solid state or which is insoluble. So memorize this idea. It's quite easy to finding the answer. So second portion of this question, we want to be go with the second portion of this question. Everyone see the side. Question number third, and its second portion question is asking for sodium hydroxide solution in water reacts with hydrochloric acid solution in water to procedure to produce sodium chloride solution and water. So it's quite easy again. NaOH plus HCl, it gives NaCl plus water, right? So these all idea, it's quite easy. We don't require any, actually it is balanced chemical equation, so we have to write this a small thing. In question it is given like sodium hydroxide react with hydrochloric acid it gives sodium chloride and water. Sodium chloride plus water, right? So it's quite easy. Just we are whatever it is written, we are writing in symbolic presentation. Our next step is balance the chemical reaction, but there is no any balancing required because number of atom on reactant side, number of atom on product side, both are equal. So in this situation we don't require any kind of changes in this question, right? Do little faster the question number next fourth. Question number fourth we are doing here. A solution of substance X used for whitewashing. Be clear, we already discussed in chapter. Name the substance X and its formula. Quite easy. Whitewash, what we are using? Calcium oxide. Calcium oxide. So question, first portion of question is we are using substance for whitewash, its name and formula. So its name is calcium oxide and formula is CaO, right? This is calcium oxide and its name is, simply we writing Ca, then Ca for calcium, O is oxygen. Second portion of this question is asking us calcium oxide when reaction of X in above water. It means when it react with water, how and what. So calcium oxide react with water, it form calcium hydroxide. It form calcium hydroxide. Memorize this. We already discussed this thing, all things in theory. Calcium oxide react with water, it will give calcium hydroxide. It's quite easy question. So you may write calcium. Same equation we discussed in the theoretical portion, right? Look your previous videos where we discussed the same thing, completely same. We discussed the similar equation, right? And this is calcium oxide. It is called quicklime, right? So these things you have to memorize. We will meet with the next question answer session. For this you will do lots of practice, and if any kind of problem you people are facing, please write on email or message or comment section, by which I will make little bit your understandability. If otherwise I don't believe any kind of resistance you people are facing here, but if anything you want to be know extra, you are always welcome. Thank you. Have wonderful time.